Star Wars has been around for nearly 50 years, but its timeline can get confusing fast. The movies bounce around, the shows jump decades, and now with the Acolyte and the High Republic, we're going even further back than ever before. So today we're breaking it all down, every major Star Wars era, from the dawn of the Jedi to the rise of the Empire, to everything happening after the sequel trilogy. We start with the High Republic, a golden age for the Jedi and the Republic. Peace and prosperity rule the galaxy. The Jedi are their strongest, acting more like enlightened guardians than warriors. But danger still lurks, from space raiders to mysterious threats. This is the setting of the Acolyte, which begins to show the cracks in the Jedi Order long before the Skywalker saga even begins. Now, fast forward to the final days of the Republic, the prequel era. This is the time of Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padme Amidala, and the young Anakin Skywalker. Corruption spreads in the Senate, and the Jedi begin to lose their way. Behind the scenes, Chancellor Palpatine is manipulating everything, preparing to wipe out the Jedi and create the Empire. The Clone Wars rages across the galaxy, and despite heroic efforts from the Jedi and clone troopers, it all ends with Order 66, and the fall of the Jedi Order. With the Jedi gone, the Empire rises. This is when Darth Vader hunts down survivors of the Order. The Inquisitors are introduced, entire planets are crushed under Imperial control. But not everyone gives up. Rebellions begin to form, with leaders like Mon Mothma, Bail Organa, and the young Cassian Andor. These events lead directly into Rebels and Rogue One. And then the Death Star is built, the spark of the rebellion is lit, and everybody comes to a head at the Battle of Yavin. And now we hit the original trilogy, the era of Luke, Leia, and Han. The Rebel Alliance strikes back, the Death Star is destroyed, the Force begins to awaken again through Luke Skywalker. Here we see the turning point in the galaxy, Vader's redemption, the Emperor is destroyed, the second Death Star explodes, the Empire falls, or so it seems. After the Empire collapses, the New Republic is formed, but peace doesn't last. Leia becomes a general. Luke starts training a new generation of Jedi, but everything falls apart when Ben Solo turns to the dark side and becomes Kylo Ren. The First Order rises from the ashes of the Empire, and the Resistance forms to fight it. This is when The Mandalorian and Ahsoka slot in, filling in the story between the fall of the Empire and the rise of Snoke. And the sequel era, well, this is the final act of the Skywalker saga, or at least so far. The Resistance battles the First Order, Rey rises as the last Jedi, Palpatine somehow returns, and we get a final confrontation on Exegol. Ben Solo is redeemed, the Emperor is destroyed again, Rey somehow claims the Skywalker name, and the war seems to end, leaving the galaxy uncertain. From ancient Jedi Masters to clone troopers, from Sith Lords to freedom fighters, Star Wars spans thousands of years, and it's still growing. With shows like The Acolyte and The Mandalorian expanding the universe, there's never been a better time to understand the full story. Let me know which era is your favorite in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Star Wars deep dives.